What's going on, guys? Gomes here, back again on another MLB The Show 19 Diamond Dynasty video. It is Wednesday, and today is the day that they did go ahead and put the postseason content, the final postseason flashbacks, into the game. Of course, congratulations once again, Washington Nationals fans. Finally brought home a ring. Really happy that they did win, just because I like to see new teams. I like to see it fresh, new winners. You know, the Astros, great team, like a lot of players on there, and they're obviously still going to be there next year, even if Garrett Cole does not sign back. But we got a ton of new content into the game. Quickly, if you guys could leave a like down below on this video, definitely helps me out a ton as well. If you guys are enjoying these videos, make sure and hit the subscribe button if you are new to the channel. But the postseason collection is now within the game. As you guys can see, it can be found right here within the Legends and Flashbacks postseason 2019, and we're gonna have 4 brand new diamond cards. I was hoping maybe they'd put a few more in there. Just let me triple check one time. I'm pretty sure we only get 4 new cards, but they are pretty good. I did see who they are. I did not see their stats yet, however, so we're just gonna go ahead and take a dive into there. And as you guys can see, I have already redeemed, and the way that you get these cards is going to be pretty simple. You just have to play all the moments, and you're going to be able to get yourself a 99 Steven Strasburg, a 97 George Springer, a 94 Adam Eaton, and a 92 Patrick Corbin. And it's just the moments. It's really that simple. Let's take a look at this Patrick Corbin. This is a reliever card with about 50 stamina. I think that's probably the most stamina that a reliever does have. So that is very good on his part. He has 92 hit 9, 104 hits, 104 K per 9, 98 walk 9, 115 pitch clutch. He's a lefty, of course, throws 4 pitches, 2 fastballs, a slider, and a curveball. His slider is his primary, and I imagine that's what has the 99 break. Gonna throw about 95, 96 maybe miles per hour in that 4-seam or 2-seam. The curveball goes super slow, 68 miles per hour. That could be pretty glitchy. He doesn't have a changeup. That's the only thing really missing. I wish he would have a changeup instead of that 2-seamer. But for what it's worth, I think this is a really solid card, and you'll probably find a place in my bullpen just for the fact that he's a guy who can eat innings. If you're winning by a lot or losing by a lot, he should be able to keep it right there for you. So I'm a big fan of that card. So he is what you get for just getting one of the vouchers, which is just, you know, maybe the wild card moments, the division series moments, just one of those strings. Next up is this Adam Eaton, of course. He did pretty well. Some people thought he could be in lines for World Series MVP, depending on the game 7 that he did have. Hit 429 with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs in the games won by the Nationals. 92 contact right, 99 contact left, 84 power right, 67 power left, 102 vision. He's going to come in with gold defense at 80. 67 arm at a right field is not great. You would definitely like to see that a lot higher. 80 reaction is also good. And then 76 speed, 63 stealing. So he's a lefty bat. I think he has one of those more contact swings, kind of like a Jose Reyes Ichiro type, but he does have enough power, especially against righties, to hit a few home runs for you as well. You know, I would play him in right field, even though he doesn't have the greatest arm strength. He has some kind of speed and reaction out there. It's kind of tough. Maybe you want to put him in left. He's going to drop down to 75 reaction, 75 fielding, which plays at a silver shield if you put him in left, but then he won't have to make as far up throws. But offensively speaking, I think this is a very good card right here for Adam Eaton. I apologize about that. My fire alarm at my building has been on some other shit lately. I don't exactly know what's up. There's nothing on fire. It just goes off for no apparent reason. So let's keep moving on. Here we have a George Springer. And of course, I really have to put this out there. He has a phenomenal swing. I love his swing so much. One of my favorite in the game. He comes with 93 and 82 contact, 113 power versus righty. So definitely a little bit better versus righties than he is lefties. Interesting right there, but he also does have 91 power versus lefties, 85 vision, 110 batting clutch as well, which is just going to increase that PCI whenever you have runners in scoring position. And 81 fielding, 78 arm strength, 85 reaction, 77 speed. I think this is just a really good card all the way around. The problem with this live series card, even though I hit so well with him, like it's absurd. When I used him in BR or even in ranked seasons, he was a double machine, he was a home run machine, machine. He was an extra base hit machine, really a big fan of him. He didn't have good defense. This card has gold defense, has pretty good speed out there, good reaction at 85, and then about 80 arm strength as well, which is definitely enough to, you know, make throws over at center field. So I think you definitely should be giving this card a try. I'm a big fan of his swing once again, and I'm definitely going to give him some run and see how he is. Then finally, we have the Steven Strasburg right here, of course, World Series MVP. I thought Juan Soto might get it. I think Strasburg probably deserves it. He won 2 games, won both of his starts. So this card, 111 stamina, 98 hit 9, 97 K9, 96 walk 9, phenomenal per 9s, 125 maxed out pitch clutch, 73 home runs per 9. Keep in mind once again that does not that no longer affects gameplay, if I can, you know, enunciate my words correctly. He has a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curveball, a slider, and a 2-seamer. Gonna throw about 96 miles per hour, not too hard, and not a great differential, only at 10 miles per hour from that 4-seam to a changeup. You'd like to see that a little bit better, but that is about average that you'll notice within the MLB. The 99 break, not too sure what pitch that is. I think it's probably either the curveball or the slider, but this card, for being really free, like, this card is really going to be easy to get. These moments do not take long. They're not necessarily all that challenging either. This is a very nice starting pitcher that you can go ahead and equip to your lineup. So 4 brand new cards in the game, that's what we are looking at. I do not believe these do qualify for the Honus Wagner collection, unfortunately. So brand new content into the game, definitely interesting. We're going to go ahead and take the moments real quick just so you guys can see what they look like. They are going to be found within the 8th inning program, and they do give stars towards the 8th inning, not the 9th inning, which I'm really not a fan of, and I'll talk about that after we look at these. But yeah, here's the moments. In one game, tallied 2 hits and a home run with Juan Soto on veteran difficulty. If you're having trouble with this, I recommend putting your hitting style on directional. I think that does usually help out, especially for this one. Again, Kurt Suzuki, not a guy with a ton of power. 1 plate appearance on rookie difficulty, hitting 1 home run. Put it on directional hitting. That means for Kurt Suzuki being a righty, all you have to do is point your analog stick out to the left, your left analog stick out to left field, and as long as they throw you a fastball down the middle, which on rookie they probably should, it's most likely going to be a home run if you time it up right. Same thing goes with this Bregman home run. Really easy mission. Here on All-Star difficulty with Garrett Cole, 1 game, pitch 7 innings, strike out 9 batters. Don't give it more than 2 home run, or give it more than 2 runs. That doesn't seem to be too difficult either. Tally 2 extra base hits with Anthony Rendon on rookie difficulty. Once again on rookie, Howie Kendrick hit a home run, of course, big home run off the foul pole. Howie Kendrick really proved himself this year, had a really underrated regular season in the kind of split time, only played like half the year, but he was phenomenal in the regular season and the postseason, of course, hitting that grand slam against the Dodgers. And then finally, this is what was going to end it all. Daniel Hudson struck out 2 batters. Finally, Michael Brantley was the final out, and that is how you go ahead and get this last 4th voucher. And once you complete all that for the World Series, Championship Series, Divisional Series, and Wild Card, once you have all 4 of those vouchers, you are going to be able to go ahead and get all 4 of those players: Strasburg, Springer, Adam Eaton, and then Patrick Corbin as well. So that's the new content we have in the game. Quickly, just want to bring towards you guys' attention, if you did not know, the finest events are coming out on Friday, and that's going to bring in 4 brand new finest players. That's going to be Max Scherzer, Pete Alonso, Walker Buehler, and Xander Bogaerts. The Pete Alonso I know has maxed out power, 125 per side. He still is better than his home run derby card, but it is kind of similar. But I definitely am going to want to try that out, just because he has a lot more contact and vision than he did in that home run derby card, and I think they also increase his defense a little bit as well. But you know, those are the brand new postseason cards. Like I said, I'm not happy with how they have it giving stars to the 8th inning program, considering there's a lot of cool stuff in this, considering there is an elite finest player guaranteed pack that you get at 600 stars, and we only have 3 weeks to be able to do this. You would think it would make sense if those stars came into the 9th inning, because we had a full month to do the 8th inning program. Logistically, that would make sense to me. However, I get it if they don't want everybody to get to 600 superstars to get to that free Elite Finest player. So let me know down below in the comments section which of these brand new postseason cards are you most excited about, and let me know some early predictions on the 2020 World Series. Who would be your favorite, barring of course free agency? We don't really know what's going to happen with that. You know, this was a great season. I'm really happy with it. It was definitely wild, most home runs we've ever seen, and I think we're going to keep going in that direction. Is it juice balls? Yep. But also you have to realize that there's a bunch of other things going on. Guys are swinging for the fences like they didn't used to, and it's a lot of them more home run or bust. We're seeing in the last couple years there's more strikeouts than hits. That's because you have the mentality of a guy going to the plate, I'm going to hit a home run or I'm going to strike out trying, damn it. So that's what the MLB's turned into. Let me know who you think is going to win the World Series in 2020. Let me know who you guys are going to pick up from the 9th inning program. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like down below. Hope you guys are great today. Take some Saudi.